let me say good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, we can do a little bit better than that. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Karen York. I'm Executive Director of Communications for Richland One, and I'd like to welcome you to the announcement of the 2021 Richland One Hall of Fame induction class. The Richland One Hall of Fame recognizes graduates of Richland One schools and other persons throughout the district's history who have made significant contributions to Richland One, their professions, their communities, and to society as a whole. 87 men and women have been inducted since the Hall of Fame was established in 2004. Induction into the Richland One Hall of Fame is the highest honor awarded to individuals by the Richland One Board of School Commissioners. At this time, I'll ask our board chairman, Commissioner Aaron Bishop, to welcome everyone on behalf of the board. Chairman Bishop.
Good morning again, welcome. I just want to give some brief comments before I pass the mic to the next person. But it's been stated by different opinions that Richland One is called a poor district. It's also been considered to be a rich district. And I differ to believe that it's not poor, it's rich. It's a rich district, and it's not because of a budget, but because of bridge builders. Richland One believes in building bridges everywhere. We don't build bridges to nowhere, so therefore it's a rich opportunity to be a part of our Richland One community. And as I see the success that we've had in the area of education, today we recognize our success again. We recognize our success because we are honoring today some inductees to our Richland One Hall of Fame. See, we are Richland One strong, and we are stronger because we have strong students and strong staff and strong alumni. So today, again, we're not a poor district, we are a rich district, and that's why we're called Richland One. Amen? And so today you'll see the richness of the ground that has been tilled, worked, and the fruit that has come from our organization, because we are a rich land of students and success stories, and we are part of the example of what the power of education can do, because we are a leader at transforming lives through the power of education. Good morning.
Amen.
Good morning, everyone. You all were very boisterous in responding to Ms. York's request, so I won't ask you to do that again. It sounded pretty good to me. My name is Bob Bachman, and I am a member of the advisory board of the selection committee for this wonderful event, the Hall of Fame. And I'm here to give a general introduction of those members of our induction class for the year 2021 for the Hall of Fame. Chairman Bishop, Commissioner Devine, Dr. Witherspoon, members of the staff, and friends of this rich district. And I would say, Chairman Bishop, it is an enriching district as well, because it enriches all of us. And in my general description of the members of our induction class, I think you will see that they have been enriched by their relationship with Richland One, and they have enriched our district as well. We have 5 members of this induction class. 4 of them are graduates of high schools in Richland One. Their professional fields in which they have devoted their time and their energies span so many: education, medicine, mental health, religion, journalism, print and broadcast, human resources management, literature, business and industry, and athletics. They themselves are well educated. Each of them has an undergraduate degree, 2 of them have master's degrees, 1 has a medical degree, and 1 has a PhD. They have matriculated at 10 institutions of higher learning. And if I were to describe this group with one word, it would be mentor. Because they have used their own education, their own knowledge, their own time, and their own energies in not just being an inspiration to other people, but to actually be involved in mentoring those people, particularly young people. And they have shared their learning, their talents, and their time, as each of the nominations that we received refer to these people as mentors, every single one. And they've been mentors in so many areas, healthcare particularly, mental health with veterans, with young people, in education, from elementary school through graduate programs. They've been teachers, administrators, university professors, board members of institutions of higher learning, leaders in adult education programs, youth programs, and sports camps. They have performed public services by promoting social justice, economic justice, and have been involved in civil rights programs. They have been career mentor and created career mentor programs for young people, developed summer learning programs and sports camps. They've had programs, been engaged in programs to help our homeless persons, to provide for women's rights, to care for our seniors, and to serve our veterans. They've been trailblazers in higher education, in medicine and business, sometimes being the first persons of color to rise to certain levels in those professions. They have published in professional journals. They have participated in professional organizations. They have been strong church members, and they have participated in service organizations and groups. They are truly worthy to join the distinguished educators, scientists, doctors, lawyers, civil rights pioneers, community leaders, business executives, artists, journalists, and others who are members of our Richland Hall of Fame because of their significant contributions to the district, their communities, their professions, and society in general. They serve as general examples for our students, our families, and indeed for all of us. So Ms. York is going to provide a further identification of those people, and as she does, I think you will see that they are truly deserving of the honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bachman. And now, I feel like saying envelope, please. I am honored to announce the distinguished members of the 2021 Richland 1 Hall of Fame induction class, and I will say their resumes and achievements and contributions are quite extensive, but I'll just provide a brief snapshot of what they have done. And I'll ask that you hold your applause until all of the honorees have been announced. Kay Span Bird is a 1971 graduate of C.A. Johnson High School. Ms. Span Bird is an accomplished author who taught adult education in Richland 1, but spent most of her teaching career at 2-year and 4-year colleges and universities, and as an Army education counselor at Fort Jackson. She also created and had built the first park in South Carolina dedicated in honor of persons affected by mental illness, the Star of Hope Park on the grounds of the William S. Hall Psychiatric Institute. The Star currently sits on the grounds of the G. Werber Bryan Psychiatric Institute. Ms. Span Bird continues to serve the community through several organizations and initiatives, and she recently embarked on a new career in the field of real estate, and she's doing very well, I might add. Now, okay. Dr. Tanya C. Dillahay is a 1975 graduate of Lower Richland High School. Dr. Dillahay has dedicated her professional career to serving patients and families in Richland County. She retired as the medical director for the Division of Inpatient Services at the South Carolina Department of Mental Health. Dr. Dillahay works part-time with the Columbia Area Mental Health Center and she serves on the admissions committee at the University of South Carolina School of Medicine. She also volunteers her time to help bring awareness to the issues surrounding mental health. She and her sisters established the Zach and Rachel Clarkson Foundation, which has awarded more than 35 college scholarships for graduates of Lower Richland High School. Alex English is a 1972 graduate of Dreher High School. Mr. English played basketball at Dreher and at the University of South Carolina, and he is the Gamecocks' second all-time scorer. He was drafted into the NBA in the second round to the Milwaukee Bucks and spent 1 year with the Indiana Pacers, but most of his career was with the Denver Nuggets. He retired from the NBA as the league's 7th leading scorer, and he is enshrined in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. After his retirement, Mr. English was named the first director of player programs for the National Basketball Players Association. He currently travels around the world as an ambassador for the NBA, and he has garnered attention for his successful philanthropic and business endeavors. Dr. Deborah D. Hazard is a 1986 graduate of Lower Richland High School. Dr. Hazard is the Associate Dean of Diversity and Inclusion and a Clinical Associate Professor at the University of South Carolina's Darla Moore School of Business. She is the first African American academic professional in a leadership role in the Moore School's 100-year history. Through her position, Dr. Hazard championed an effort that led to the creation of the Dominion Energy Power Forward program, an innovative pipeline program between the Moore School and high school students in Richland School Districts 1 and 2. The program, which formally launched in September 2021, includes career mentoring and information sessions, field studies, and networking events. Henry C. Young is a native of Chester, South Carolina. Mr. Young began his 32-year tenure as an educator in Richland 1 in 1969 as a teacher, and he went on to serve the district in many capacities, including as a coach, administrative assistant, assistant principal, and principal. He was principal of C.A. Johnson High School for 12 years and helped to coin the phrase Hornet Pride. He also was the first African American principal at Virginia Pack Elementary School and at St. Andrews Middle School. His many contributions include helping to bring calm during the period after the desegregation of schools. Mr. Young continues his service to education as the Special Education Coordinator for FACES, Foreign Academic and Cultural Exchange Services. Please join me in giving a round of applause to the 5 members of the 2021 Richland 1 Hall of Fame induction class. And at this time, if they would like to do so, we're going to offer our induction class members who are present a chance to make some brief remarks. Now, they're not going to give you the Oscar-type speech that they'll give in February, but they will just say a few words if they would like to do so. And again, we'll start in the order that they were announced, starting with Ms. Spanberg, if you would like to give some remarks.
Thank you. To Dr. Craig Witherspoon, Mr. Aaron Bishop, and the members of the 2021 Richland 1 Hall of Fame Advisory Board. Thank you very much for this opportunity to be here. It is indeed an honor. Thank you.
me start by saying I told Ms. York I'm not a public speaker. Anybody that knows us knows that my husband is the talker in the family. But I just want to say I'm humble and grateful and really appreciate the recognition. Thank you.
Unfortunately, Mr. English was unable to join us this morning. Dr. Hassel.
Thank you all so very much. I truly appreciate the opportunity to be here and the recognition. It is a blessing. I am also humble and grateful. It's been a long journey, but I am truly grateful for everyone in the district and my family and everybody else who poured into me. And I know that that is the thing that helps me even as I stand here today. So I truly appreciate the opportunity. I've been really reflective. But I am honored, and I also want to accept this on behalf of anybody who has ever struggled with things like self-esteem and anxiety. And I just want to encourage them to keep pushing and not give up. Thank you.
Good morning. It is still morning. First, thanking God for all of our blessings. I want to thank the Richland 1 Hall of Fame Selection Committee, the Board of School Commissioners for this great, great honor. It's a great honor and great recognition. I also want to thank my wife, Betty, of 53 years, right here. She is also a Richland District 1 retiree who served for 27 years at Alcorn Middle School as a teacher of family and consumer science. We used to call it home economics. I want to thank my middle son, Randall, who nominated me. Randall is right here. Randall is a Keenan High School graduate, a Clemson graduate, and a USC graduate. And he works at the South Carolina Department of Transportation and is the chief engineer for project delivery. I want to thank everyone connected with this honor. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I want to congratulate the other honorees, and I look forward to the induction ceremony in February. Thank you so much.
And thank you, Mr. Young, for providing me with the perfect segue. So speaking of February, the Richland 1 Hall of Fame Induction Gala will be held Saturday, February 12th, 2022 at the Columbia Metropolitan Convention Center. So save the date now and make plans to attend, and we will be announcing further details in the coming weeks, including ticket information and sponsorship opportunities. So at this time, I'll ask our superintendent, Dr. Craig Witherspoon, to come up and give us some closing remarks. Dr. Witherspoon.
Thank you, and good morning. I think I have a couple of minutes while it's still morning, Mr. Young. First of all, I want to thank certainly Mr. Bachman, Karen York for their service for this event, and those two. If we could, let's give those two a round of applause. And this is the board's event, as Chairman Bishop has indicated. But as superintendent, it also gives me great humility as we sit here and certainly recognize the many, many accomplishments of this year's honorees. Mr. Bachman said they're mentor, I say they're humble. But I just want to say to all of you, thank you. On behalf of the Richland One family, our students, and everyone, because you are examples of what can happen, of what individuals can achieve, can endure, despite or in spite of what happens. Certainly during the pandemic, and I won't be long, Karen. During the pandemic, you know, we talk about grit and grace and all of those things that we've had to go through. But you all are again, shining examples of what individually we can achieve, but also what a community can bring up and can nurture. So I say to each and every one of you, thank you for what you have done, what you have contributed. Thank you for being a light to our young people that are following in your footsteps. And thank you for being a light to us. Some of us are a little older, but it makes it real in terms of what we try to do and what we try to accomplish so that there can be others to bridge what goes on, what has happened to today to what happens tomorrow. So thank you all so very much. It makes me humble. You know, makes all of us on staff want to double and triple our efforts so there can be others. But thank you all, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you with a lot more pomp and circumstance in February that is certainly due to you for your service. And just congratulations. Thank you all so very much for what you have accomplished.
So thank you all for joining us, and we look forward to seeing everyone in February, as Dr. Witherspoon has said. And we will ask, as we adjourn, our induction class members who are here this morning to come forward, and we will take a group picture and some other pictures. And please don't leave without me giving you a packet of information that I need to give you. We ask everyone to enjoy some refreshments we have over here. Dr. Witherspoon and I love the lemonade, so please enjoy that. And again, thank you all for coming this morning. And congratulations to our induction class members. Thank you.